At first, when he said the transplant, I'd never thought I would get one. The way things were, you just think I'm not lucky enough to get one. But yeah, luck came my way. After the transplant, it was coming up to the year when I had the transplant, and I thought, time to write a letter to the donor's family, because my first anniversary was their first anniversary, and I just felt that I had to write to them and thank them. And even from day one, I had this feeling we'd meet up someday. Just knew it. Yeah. And I'll never forget this day of meeting them.
Tim sent us a letter about a year after the organ donation, and we're really happy to receive that, really happy to know that he was, well, and it was just marvellous. Sad, but marvellous, that Kitt's heart was going on in Tim. To see that he's happy, well, enjoying his life with his family, and they're all so happy for him, aren't they? It's lovely. Just to see them all together, which they may not have had that. I had some funny feelings about it earlier on, but I'm so glad that we've met him and his family. So glad. It was very, very difficult for the rest of the family, losing Kitt, Austin, his dad, Jai, his brother, and Jackie, his stepmum. So it's been nice for them to meet him as well. And I think they're glad they've met him. Same as me, We're really glad.
We know, we're the lucky ones, and they're the ones that are grieving. And we were just hoping that they would think he was worthy of it. And I think that's always been his thing, thinking, was I worthy enough to have that? Just give him that second chance. And so, you just want to, hopefully let them see that, he appreciates that every single day he does. He's a hard worker, and, and just hearing today, listening to them, there's so many similarities between, family. Yeah, I just think, this is like we've been part of each other's families. It's, unbelievable. When you hear about transplants, it's been on for years, you never know what to expect. And I think with us, because how ill Tim was, just can't believe life can change so much. Just that, you're just thinking, if you're just not so ill, we can get through the rest of our lives. But within 6 months, he was like, I'm going to go back to work. I think, what? Really?
I'm on top of the roof, fixing my chimney.
Yeah, just for seeing someone so ill, like how ill he was. We've got lots of friends who've seen it, but people that haven't seen it would be amazed. And that's why I always say, being a donor is just the best thing you could ever do, because it just helps so many. If I could do the same for someone, I'd do it in a heartbeat.
I hadn't really thought about organ donation, so we had to think fairly quickly. But I think it's keeping Kitt alive in somebody else, and that makes, I think, us feel better. I think really, if you can help someone else, that's something that's happened, what else is there? We were given the opportunity to hear Tim's heart, and it was marvellous, to hear Kitt's heart inside Tim, just fantastic. Yeah, that was lovely. Upsetting, but lovely.
Very emotional, and I'm glad she's listened. And I know they didn't want to stop listening, but it's something else that was. Yep.
Yeah.
Everyone's at ease now. Listening to the heartbeat, that's make them happy.
Mm-hmm. And I think when Tim first came home from hospital, you'd had that LVAD, so intrusive, and then, he'd lie asleep, he was asleep at night, and you'd lie there and you're just thinking to yourself, God, someone else is keeping him alive. That's all used to go through my head. I thought, God, I pray and thank whoever this is, for giving him that chance. It was, you do still think about it, constantly.
No day goes by I don't think about family and
Yeah.
We're so proud of Kitt that he's donated, organs, and he's got the certificate from the Order of St John, which we were so proud about. When we got the letter, it's just marvellous to think that he's done that for people